Hello there and welcome. This section of the course is more about the technical things, about presenting, finding fonts, using different items in PowerPoint like vector items, but I thought to myself, since we were browsing the design trends, why not give you something right away to design to show you how is this course paced and what's the actual content of this course. So without any further ado, let's open up PowerPoint and try to work on our first design. At first, obviously, we'll need a picture for the background. I'll, for example, go to LibraryStock. It's a website which aggregates all image websites into one place. So you can search here, for example, person, and download the image and just go work with it. I like this guy, so I'll go to Pixabay this time. And the great thing here is it's CC0 public domain license. Once I would arrive in PowerPoint, I would create a new slide, I would delete everything, and I would put the image inside. Now the image is half of the work. Again, PowerPoint tries to be helpful, but it doesn't work as always. And the text is very simple to place. You would just go to Insert, Text Box, and place text boxes. But the actual gradient can be made like this. You take a shape, a rectangle shape. At first you make it like that, then you click here and point it to the corners, so it's the exact size like the image. Now you can right click and go to Format Shape. On the right side, the Format Shape options will appear, and once you click Fill, you have several options here. We want to use the gradient option, the gradient fill, and I would like a gradient of 2 colors, going from left to right. They will be very similar colors, and they will be a bit transparent. So at first, I need to make sure that only 2 colors are here. I'll remove this one by clicking and dragging down, remove this one, and I have 2 colors left. Now, this was something of a red, and I think we'll stick to it. So I'll go to PowerPoint, I'll go here, more colors, and I'll try to select the red myself. We'll see how it goes. Let's try it. Okay, this would be the first red one. Now the second one, what I usually do, I select the recent color, then I go once again more colors, and I have a very similar color. For example, a bit darker. Okay, we have a very strong red, and what do we need to change now? I want it to be from left to right. The type linear is okay, but the direction, okay, we don't see it now, so that was my mistake, sorry, let me make it black. The direction should be like that. Okay, now I can go back to my recent color, my recent darker red, and you can click on those colors, the first and the second one, and you can work with the transparency. Okay, if you want, you can have more colors. So the first one would be just a slightly bit transparent. The second one would be stronger transparent. So we have the stronger red here. And the last one would be again transparent. If you feel that that's too boring and you didn't achieve the result you want, you place this color here, you make it less transparent. You take another color, you make it more transparent. It's completely up to you. You can also change the angle of the entire gradient, for example, to go from left top side to right bottom side like this. And I think it's really possible to achieve very cool effects in a really matter of seconds. We just play around with the transparency, we click on the colors, and perfect. Yeah, we have the slide prepared. I would just click on it, shape outline, no outline, just to be sure that everything is intact. And this is the slide. Now I would just go to Insert, Text Box, title of this slide. Yeah, perfect. Of course, it went wrong. Of this slide, okay, slide is okay. I would make it white, I would make it bigger, bolder. Of course, you would need to select another font, and now the design would be up to you. Now, to add some flavor, you would just go to Insert, Shapes. You would insert a shape like that. For example, I would make it white, no outline. Perfect. This text on the right side, this really starts to look okay. You will have some trouble because sometimes you will select the bottom layer, but in the end, that's what you wanted to achieve. Then I would take another box, for example, make it a rectangle, shape fill, no fill, shape outline, white please, shape outline, white, make it like 6 or even more. I'll go to more lines and make the width to like 15 points or something like that. So I have a big box here. Okay, 5. whatever. Let's say this is the 5th slide. And this is how you edit the slide afterwards. So you make a really clean design. You can select everything, you can reposition everything. I would place some text here, but the general idea was to create a gradient background. And I think that's a very nice technique, and it's very popular, and it will be a growing trend in 2017. So it's useful for you to learn. Alright, we arrived at the end. Thank you very much for listening, and I do hope that you did like this tutorial.